Hello everyone, how are we doing today? Welcome to my channel. Welcome back. If you've been here previously, thank you all for joining me, whether you're new or have been here before. I hope that you all are having a great day so far. It's pretty early, well, not too terribly early, but it's early-ish where I am, starting out the day. And what a better way to start it out than a message from Spirit. So the cards have been shuffled, and let's see what Spirit would like for us to know for today, what would be helpful for us to know, please, Spirit. Something I wanted to share with y'all as I was meditating this morning. Actually, I think this was last night. As I was giving gratitude for Spirit, or to Spirit, for all of the opportunities and just everything in my life. The phrase I am trying to, I always, it seems to stick for me. It reminds me of Yoda. What is the phrase? There is no try, only do. I've not stated that correctly, but you get the gist of it. And so the phrase or the verbiage that came to mind was, instead of saying, if we're working on something, instead of saying working, because that implies so much, or it can imply difficulty and challenge, and trying implies the ability, or to me, kind of implies the possibility that it's not going to happen. Here's another one. So saying, I am growing into, or I am growing with the challenges in my life. I am growing into my gifts and abilities. I am growing into my dreams and wishes. I am growing into the life I am creating. I am growing into the opportunities afforded me. I am growing into the potentials available to me. I am growing into the love all around me. So I wanted to be sure to share that with you in case that may resonate for you or help you in exploring new ways of expressing yourself to others, and most importantly with yourself. Words are extremely important. Words are things. Words become things, as Abraham Hicks says. And words are spells. They create our reality. How we express ourselves determines or helps to determine how we perceive ourselves and the world around us. Okay, so let's get one more card and see what we have here for today, please, Spirit. Okay, and just kind of a little bit about me in case you're new, or even for those who aren't. I read the cards intuitively. It's a combination of intuitively and based on traditional meanings of the cards, but oftentimes it's more intuitive. Okay, we have the Ace of Wands. Wow, we have the Wheel and the Two of Wands. Oh my goodness. Okay. This is a pretty powerful and important energy here, you guys. to put it simply, okay, let me show you the cards. So here's the Ace of Wands, fire energy, new actions, new ideas, new inner fire and strength and courage, movement. We have the Wheel. The Wheel is cycles, the cycles of life, the cycles of destiny, and timing, divine timing. We are always, where we are is where we are meant to be. Our present moment is exactly where we're meant to be. And the Wheel is 10, also speaks of completing a cycle. And then we have the Two of Wands, and this is Mars in Aries energy. And I'm seeing again, it's the Two of Wands, but I'm seeing the number 11, and the 11 speaks of balance, justice, and in this card I see the two portals of decisions. Okay, so putting this all together for you guys, let me lay these out here so you can see them. Just generally speaking, we are in the midst of big changes as a collective. And many of us are going through some pretty massive shifts right now. Energetically speaking, internally, in healing processes and major shifts in our life potentially, and in stepping into new phases of our life. It is time for these choices to be made. And honestly, the new energy of the Ace of Wands, the new motivation to make these choices, to be in line, to align ourselves and trust in the divine timing of how this is coming to fruition in the physical reality. There are no wrong choices. There are two choices here, but there are no wrong choices, because wherever you choose to go, you're being divinely led, and follow this inner fire. But again, it feels like it's really important for me to remind you that there are no wrong choices. And so making a choice that is in line with your new life, the life that you're creating, the life that you want for yourself, is never the wrong choice. And this goes back to a message that I had personally the other day, and that we are at this choice point, this crossroads. And although there are no wrong choices, really your actions on a day-to-day, moment-to-moment basis can be simplified down to, so sorry about that, guys. So it really boils down to a simple question. Are you choosing the new? Are you choosing what is in actions, thoughts, expression that's in alignment with what you want to create, your dreams, your goals, the new you that you want to be, or are you choosing the old? Are you choosing the past? Are you choosing what's comfortable? Because the new is not going to be comfortable. That doesn't make it wrong. That doesn't make it dangerous. And that doesn't make it out of alignment with where you're going. So keeping that question in mind, it also ties with the other message from yesterday of honesty, deep honesty with yourself. So with these choices, are you making excuses? And I say this as a person who was doing that. So I say that as a person who had a multitude of excuses for why I wasn't doing something or why I couldn't do something. And what it boils down to is being honest with oneself. And sometimes, we make those choices to not fully step into the new yet because we need a little bit more time to grow into it. We need a little bit more time to heal. We need a little bit more time to adjust. And that's okay too. We have to give ourselves some grace. And there's a lot of change going on. And, but it can be both things at the same time. We can offer ourselves some grace and some time as we adjust to the way we're changing internally, the changes in the energy around us, our environment. And we can still be moving forward. But we do have to do it with honesty. So this is back to what I was saying about the message about yesterday. Being deeply, truly honest with ourselves about what our motivations are, what healing may still be left to do in order to allow us to choose the portal that takes us into the new fully. But really simplifying it down, for me, I found very helpful, and I hope that you guys will find this simplification helpful as well, because we do sometimes have a tendency to overcomplicate things, and it gives us a little bit of an out. So let's simplify it down. What choice are we making with the action we're taking in that moment, the thoughts that are going through our minds in that moment? Are we in alignment with where we want to go in the future? And if we're not, or if we're not ready to make that step, then we need to really look at that closely. And what are we being told, or what are we being asked to look at in those feelings? And those feelings of discomfort and uneasiness, what are they triggering for us? And guys, it might be really subtle, but it doesn't make it any less important on this journey, because you're ascending, we're elevating. And remember also that not making a choice is a choice. So again, give yourself some grace. This is a process, and it's not justification for flogging yourself over action or inaction, choices or lack of choices. It's just awareness and being true to yourself and truthful with yourself. Okay, so I hope this is helpful. And if you resonated with this, if you found this message meaningful, please be sure to like and comment. I'd like to hear your thoughts. Subscribe to the channel. Share the channel if you feel so called. And I will see you all soon. Have a wonderful day.